The breathing song. Well, that was the Breathing Song by Lloyd, and we're playing this for Lloyd's celebration. And this is my nephew Nicholas,
Yeah.
or Nick, sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nick was 7 or something when we drove across the country to George's workshop, and that was the same. I think your first year was the first year that Lloyd showed up.
I think so. Yeah.
So
I sort of remember that detail for whatever reason, but yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
First timers
for us. Me and Lloyd were put in the back with the professionals, because we were the adult students, and Nick was running around with all the other kids, and I was, of course, looking after him a little bit too. And anyway, me and Lloyd were talking about the bass and the bow and everything we were learning and trying to digest this pretty incredible stuff that George and Francois were laying down. And Nick was just a kid, and he was ready to go to lunch and go have fun with his Uncle Johnny, which was a lot of part of the fun.
Oh yeah.
And anyway, the whole time we drove across the country, we were listening to what we call Space Ghost Coast to Coast, the Brack albums.
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network, very great, on portable
CDR.
CD player. And anyway, we're driving across the country, which took 2 days, me and Nick, and
We only had the boombox.
He knew exactly every word on those records as a 8-year-old or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you still know.
I was like 8, yeah. And I probably it's in there somewhere. Yeah.
So Lloyd was, most of us that know him back then, he was very intense, classical musician. He was playing in the symphony. He was going there to learn this great bow stuff, and was blown away by it. Obviously, a life-changing experience for me and for Lloyd. And Nick just wanted to go to lunch and have a good time because he was a little kid, and he kept.
I didn't have the passion. Yeah.
He didn't have. I mean, he kept tugging at my thing and going, "Hey, Uncle Johnny, are you ready to go?" And Lloyd, being an adult, at first was very kind, but kind of annoyed that this little kid was interrupting his question because we were really deep in thought. But I was like, "Oh, I'm supposed to go," and I was like, "Lloyd, I gotta go." So Lloyd looked at Nick and said, "I'm talking to your uncle right now, so give me 5 minutes," which 5 minutes for an 8-year-old is like 2 seconds. Everybody knows that, but I don't think Lloyd did. Anyway, so he comes back in 30 seconds like, "Hey, it's time to go. I'm hungry. It's ready to go lunch or whatever." And finally, Lloyd kind of, he doesn't really lose it, but he just goes to Nick, and Nick brilliantly pauses and goes, "The door is made of soup." And I just lost it. It was so great because it's from the Brack album.
Yeah, it was from that record.
Yeah, so I just thought it was funny that he would have brought that up right there at that moment.
And then Lloyd thought I was brilliant.
No, Lloyd's like, he basically, I mean, it is true. Nick is the walking Buddha of Americana. But he was blown away by his performance, and almost like literally started bowing down to him, like if anybody knows the Buddha idea that you found the Buddha, the walking Buddha. No offense to Buddhist people out there, but anyway, Lloyd told us later that this was something that he did all the time to people, and he called it Lloyd-ese, which
I thought it was Lloydish.
Lloydish, whatever.
Maybe it might have been.
You're I'm an old
I
man.
remember
so
Lloydish though, so I don't know.
Lloydish, okay, that's
That
good.
was also, it was many years ago for me too, though. So
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, that idea that he you know, would test people by saying this gibberish or a made up language and see what they responded to. And he said most people just walked away, and some people would do stuff, but nobody has ever replied, "The door is made of soup," which is a beautiful saying. And of course, I've been saying it ever since then to Lloyd on many posts. "The door is made of soup," which is really a really good mantra that we all should have for our lives, and it's probably actually true. So to Lloyd, we hope this story, this performance helps you currently and all those people out there going forward. It's kind of nice to hear Lloyd's music as a duet. Nick is an amazing electric bass player. He's got a lot of strings on there, and it sounds good. It sounds good with the bowed and the electric, and so it's kind of nice to hear the two sounds. But
yeah, and just and a big thanks to Lloyd for just having a huge impact on both of us. Obviously, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, it just I frequently think on those times, and it's a huge thing and a privilege to have known you and met you and to have you in my life and whatnot. So
yeah,
thank you, Lloyd.
okay, thanks.